I was just watching SCFC Fan TV Sunday Bunch, and then the news comes through that Lee Johnson's been sacked. Interesting timing, mind, I've got to admit. Sunderland AFC today has announced the departure of Lee Johnson as head coach. The 40-year-old, who arrived at the Stadium of Light in December 2020, has left the club with immediate effect alongside assistant head coach Jamie McAllister. Johnson guided SCFC to 41 wins in 75 games, including the club's first victory at Wembley Stadium since 1973, and he was named League One Manager of the Month on 2 occasions. Kyle Louis-Dreyfus said, "I would like to thank Lee Johnson for his commitment and endeavour over the past 14 months. We regret we have had to take this decision, but felt an immediate change was needed. We firmly believe this is the best interests of Sunderland AFC as we strive to earn promotion this season. Lee and Jamie will always be welcome at the Stadium of Light, and they depart with our best wishes. The process to announce appoint a new head coach will commence immediately, and a further update regarding the club's interim coaching setup will be communicated shortly." As I said, I was watching Fan TV and didn't expect it. I didn't see Sunderland sacking Lee Johnson the day before transfer deadline day, which, as the time of recording, it's the evening of the 30th of January. Pretty much 24 hours after our humiliating and embarrassing 6-0 defeat at Bolton. If you want to see my thoughts on the game, just go and watch the match video from yesterday. But look, I'm not going to pretend about this. I am sad that Johnson's lost his job because I really liked the guy. I think that I liked a lot of the philosophy that he was trying to implement within the squad. I liked some of the and to be fair, one of the signings that apparently Lee Johnson was quite instrumental in bringing was Alex Pritchard. But at the same time, in general, this is the whole point of the head coach system, where the head coach is entirely dispensable here. And the signings, I would imagine Johnson had some input on the signings, but a lot of the decisions on the signings would have been made from, say, Christian Speakman's level. So for me, right, put it this way. I like Lee Johnson. I'm not going to say I was Lee Johnson now, because I'd be lying if I said I was. However, what I would say is, if the defeats against Portsmouth, Rotherham, Sheffield Wednesday and Bolton were narrow ones, basically if they were all like the Burton defeat in August, where we lost 1-0, but we were very unlucky and actually had something to latch onto, there'd be absolutely no way that many people would be Johnson out. But, and this is not me having a go at the supporters, by the way, because everyone's entitled to their own opinion. As long as you respect mine, of course, I'll respect yours, without any profanity or any insults or any of that garbage. However, what I would say is, because those defeats were heavy defeats, and because of the fact that we've had 4 of them this season for a team that's supposed to be going for top 2, and make no mistake about it, promotion is the only acceptable outcome for Sunderland this season, as has been the case the last few years, but it will remain the case until we finally do get promoted from the conference in 2 years. But seriously though, it's very difficult. I could not defend him for yesterday, however. I think the fact that we were getting hammered away from home, and our away form is terrible. It's awful. I think a lot of the players, by the way, I think they need to take a lot of responsibility for this. I don't think it's all on Lee Johnson, but there you have it. It's happened. I guess I didn't see the board doing it. I was indifferent to whether I would do it or not because I really didn't like to flip and say Lee Johnson out. That's just my own opinion, but Lee Johnson out, guys. You've got your wish. Johnson's gone. So out of interest for anyone watching, who would you want to take over at Sunderland? For me, I would look to try and maybe get someone until the end of the season just to try and get us promoted, because in many people's eyes, this isn't necessarily my view, but in a lot of people's eyes, because he's gone, people now think we have a chance. I thought we had a chance anyway, but we'll wait and see what happens. One thing's for certain though, we've got to get a backbone away from home, because that is going to cost us if we don't pull our act together. If we keep our home form going up and get a couple of results away from home, we have a chance. Lee Johnson goes with my personal best wishes. I have nothing against the bloke. I really liked him. But there you go. Everyone's got their own opinions. I'll love you and leave you there, guys. And we'll wait and see what happens. A, with transfers, and B, with a head coach announcement. See you all later. Like, comment and subscribe if you wish to. And take care.